Hey everyone, James Baek here. Welcome back to another episode of VGC Back-to-Back Battles, the Battle Spot series where we play on the ladder for some VGC battles. We're facing Zach today with a 1600 rating with the team of Marowak, Persian, Celesteela, Tapu Lele, Gyarados, and Porygon 2. So I will be writing the team down so I don't forget. I have notes. Alright, so we are rocking our Flygon team as usual with our Milotic, Clefairy, Haunter, Tapu Koko, Arcanine, and of course the Flygon. Okay, so Tapu Koko can be really good. I have to get rid of that Marowak. Milotic looks fantastic in this matchup. What's going to be annoying is that Porygon 2. Yeah, that Porygon 2 is going to be very annoying, especially if it carries Toxic, because Toxic would be extremely hard to deal with. And yeah, I think that's what I have to worry about. I don't think he's going to be Trick Room by the way his team looks. Because yeah, that's his entire team. How do I want to handle this? Alright, so Haunter looks pretty well. I don't like Arcanine in the matchup really, so I'm going to avoid bringing Arcanine since it doesn't really do much. I think Haunter's a safe lead with Milotic. Yeah, I like that. Have Clefairy and Tapu Koko in the back. I really don't need the Flygon in this game. I prefer Clefairy. The fact that I get Friend Guard is valuable. The fact that I get Toxic, especially onto that Porygon too. I really hope he doesn't switch into a Scald and I burn. That'd be very unfortunate for me, but we'll see how this goes. I also turned up the audio like you guys said, but it's not going to be the highest quality because in order to raise the mic levels, the quality has to go down. So let me know what you guys think about it. We're going to find Porygon 2 and Persian as the lead. Interesting. Oh man. Persian gave me nightmares in the last episode. Porygon 2 is going to get its attack risen. I think a pretty safe play here is to go into Clefairy and just scald the Persian. Persian really can't do much to Clefairy. The fact I get damage off onto the Persian, break a potential Sash, or see if it's Assault Vest. Porygon 2 can't do much to Clefairy. I can get that Toxic off. I feel like it's the best play possible. So we're going to go into Clefairy, and we're going to try to get this Toxic off immediately while he can't do much. Fake Out's going to come out, and we'll target down Milotic. Not a huge surprise there. As we're going to see the Shadow Ball actually coming out from the Porygon 2, so that's interesting. So we reveal he has Shadow Ball, so I have to watch out with my Haunter switch-ins. And here I have no reason not to fire for Toxic onto Porygon 2, since my Pokemon aren't threatening Porygon 2. I don't think he's going to switch it out. I think Persian would be more likely to switch out if he does pull a switch out, and I'll just fire for Scald into Persian. Porygon 2 is in the Pokemon that carries Protect, so if it stays in, I'm pretty much guaranteed this Toxic unless I miss. So that is my thought process here. Celesteela is a pretty viable switch-in for my opponent. He's actually going to go for the Foul Play, which isn't going to do much to Milotic, since Milotic, yeah, doesn't have the best attack. And I do run quite a bit of defense. We are going to get a Scald off onto Persian. That's not Assault Vest, does a lot, and we get the burn, so very unfortunate for my opponent. Now Foul Play is going to be doing even less damage. His Tri-Attack is going to come out to Clefairy, doing a sizable amount, but we do land a Toxic. That is huge. So this is an offensive Porygon 2. Shadow Ball Tri-Attack. I don't know if he has Ice Beam or not. It could just be an offensive Porygon 2 with no Trick Room or Toxic options. Because you definitely want to run Recover, and then the last move is usually Trick Room, Toxic, or Recover. A Berry is going to activate on Persian. Citrus Berry, it looks like. I don't... Does Persian get an... no, Persian does not get... Unburden? I think that's the ability. Unburden, where you double your speed if your item's consumed. But yeah, Clefairy pretty much can just safely protect here, and I'll just keep targeting down the Persian. He can't really do much by Milotic. I actually hope he goes for a Tri-Attack into Milotic, because I would get my Moranga Berry boost. As we're going to see the switch into Tapu Lele completely fine, as the Psychic Surge is going to activate on the field. As I said, this is completely fine. We're going to get a Protect off with Clefairy just to preserve the Friend Guard a bit. I love preserving Clefairy, as we're going to get the Scald off onto Tapu Lele. Good damage, actually. Not a crit. So I'm guessing that's offensive Tapu Lele, and I'm guessing that's probably Scarf, to be honest, or maybe it's some kind of interesting variant. As switch-ins, I have Haunter and Tapu Koko. None of these Pokemon really want to switch into a Psychic, so... And I'm kind of fine with my Milotic taking damage as well. Because I get my Moronga Berry boost. But I don't want to take a Tri-Attack plus Psychic. Because I'd probably get knocked out to the next Psychic. I think Follow Me is the best play. Because Clefairy is most likely going to get knocked out by the Psychic. And then I can get Scald off on the Tapu Lele. Then the Tri-Attack is going to happen and activate my Moronga Berry. So I think that is the safest action. Clefairy's done his job already. Like, even though it didn't do much, that Toxic is huge on Porygon 2. That's exactly why I needed Clefairy. And since it's done its job, I don't need it anymore. I'll just Follow Me, redirect the Thunderbolt or Psychic that's going to come out. It will be the Psychic. Going to be able to knock out the Clefairy. Poor Clefairy, but thank you. You really did your job. As Scald is going to come out and target down the Tapu Lele. And no burn, which is fine. Tri-Attack is going to come out. Hopefully no status condition. We are going to activate Moronga Berry boost, and no status condition is going to be inflicted. So nice. He can't knock out my Milotic unless he gets a crit now. Or unless he Specs, but I don't think Specs would knock it out. Kind of just wanted to go into Tapu Koko, get rid of the Psychic Search, so he doesn't have the option for a crit to knock me out, so I will go into Tapu Koko. Pretty safe play, I think. I'm trying to think of who he has in the back. We saw Persian. We saw Persian, Porygon 2, and we saw Tapu Lele. So I'm wondering what his last Pokemon would be. Maybe Celesteela? I do want to conserve Tapu Koko, obviously, so I will just protect the Tapu Koko right here. I kind of just want to Recover. Recover does seem like the smart play, but he should just target down Tapu Koko if he has the win condition of Gyarados in the back, or Celesteela. If he has Marowak, I guess he should target down to my Milotic. As we're going to see Tapu Lele withdraw, which is fair, and going to go out to Persian, probably try to sack it off, which is fine, because Scald's not going to be able to knock out the Persian unless we get a crit. I don't think a crit would help us, as we are going to get the Scald off, and it will target down the Persian for a good amount of damage. And Tri-Attack is going to go out into Tapu Koko slot, so indicating to me he has either Celesteela or the other thing in the back. Right here, what I'm assuming is he has two plays. He has Fake Out, which I feel like he would go for in this situation, and the question is, who do you Fake Out? Do you Fake Out Tapu Koko or Milotic? I think you Fake Out Tapu Koko, since Tapu Koko does threaten with a Thunderbolt. And he'd probably go for a Tri-Attack to follow up, because he needs damage on the Tapu Koko, by the way he's playing. He'll probably have Gyarados or Celesteela in the back. So I think I'll conserve the Tapu Koko and go to Haunter. If he does make that Fake Out Tri-Attack combination into my Haunter, I'm in a really good spot because I preserved the Focus Sash. And I'll just Recover up with the Milotic, because Recover would be so good. I want my Milotic as healthy as possible to take care of the Gyarados or the Marowak. And, like, his best play here is to Shadow Ball Fake Out, to be honest. As he does Fake Out into Haunter, he should Shadow Ball, to be honest, because Tri-Attack's not going to knock out Tapu Koko, and Shadow Ball, even though less damage on Tapu Koko, but it would help. But he does just go for the thing he does go just for the Tri-Attack. So basically we got the best turn out of that, and now we can just go for the... I don't need my stash on this thing, like, at all. So I can just go for a Sludge Bomb into Porygon 2, and I'll just fire off a Scald into Persian. Pretty safe. He doesn't really exactly have switch-ins other than Celesteela, but we're just going to see a forfeit here. So I'm assuming Marowak might have been in the... Nah. I think he just couldn't win, because he didn't have switch-ins. Nothing wanted to really take a Scald. And the only switching he had was switch Porygon 2 out into Celesteela, but then again, Porygon 2 gets outsped and knocked out by anything on my team, so basically that was worthless. He didn't really have much of a shot to win, so we just took a dominant game. And this is kind of me when I'm taking notes. Like, I think you guys can see I'm doing a lot more, well, I improved a lot just by having this notepad, because when I'm staring down the 6 Pokemon, I consider all the options that my opponent has. It just really helps. Of course, we have that new option with the bottom screen where we can see the team, But to be honest, I'm always looking at my notepad when I'm playing. I'm always looking at my notepad, looking at possibilities my opponent could have, and it's just easier because you don't have to click the name and then time out on your moves from just clicking buttons. So yeah, let's see. How could my opponent have played that better? I guess Persian was pretty worthless. I don't think Persian was the right call against my team, just because of Tapu Koko. He didn't. Persian really didn't do anything. Foul play didn't do much at all. And also the fact he had nothing that could really handle my Melodic. He definitely needed to bring Tapu Lele. Porygon 2 didn't do much. His team was kind of weak to Melodic. What else? Yeah, his team just can't really handle Melodic. Like, yeah. Also, Tapu Koko was a big threat because Tapu Koko, Dazzling Gleam on the Persian, if I was the Life Orb, does a lot to Porygon 2. A Thunderbolt's still going to do probably about 30 to 40%, even without the Life Orb. Celesteela can get knocked out, so Gyarados gets knocked out. Marowak, I mean, yes, does counter Tapu Koko, but doesn't counter the partner that I could pair it up next to it, like the Milotic or the Haunter, which is why I brought it in those situations. And then Tapu Lele, depends on if he was Scarf. Which I think he was, because that Skull did way too much. So he was either like max speed, no bulk, or just Scarf. Which both makes sense. As we can't find enough trainer, actually. But yeah, I think I need to make a video about note-taking in VGC 16. Obviously, we have a lot of cool stuff with the bottom screen, and it definitely just makes it so much easier. But I think still taking notes for some players is just more beneficial to them. And it doesn't really hurt, especially since a lot of tournaments in VGC 17, especially the big tournaments, regionals, nationals, they're usually best of 3 Swiss. And then you obviously have to play best of 3 cuts, so I think it's pretty necessary to have some note-taking. You want to figure out items, potential. You want to figure out which mons have the Z crystals. Most teams only have like 1 Z crystal, sometimes 2, depending on how their team functions. You also want to figure out like what items are on which, so you don't forget. And also any surprise moves that they showed in like game 1 or game 2 that you need for game 3. So hopefully we find another battle, because I would like to record a few episodes today because I'm going to be pretty busy for the next few days. So some of these episodes are game pre-recorded because I am extremely busy. I'm staying late. Well, I'm coming home late pretty much every day this week until Friday, which sucks for me. Actually, by the time you're viewing this video, I'm probably still at school, and this video gets uploaded at 9 p.m. at my time. So we're going to find... what is that, Wanfran? I don't know, 1500 something rating. Ooh, I like this. This is a cool team. So we got Garchomp, Sableye, Tapu Koko, Lantern, Scizor, and the Gastrodon. So this is a pretty interesting team. Lantern was used mainly in VGC 14. The ability of Scarf Soak, which Soak turns you into a water type, and then paired with an electric type like Mega Manectric, you could just pick up easy knockouts. So this will be interesting to see, especially with Discharge Volt Switch. I mean Discharge Volt Absorb combination where you can heal HP while doing massive damage. I don't want to handle this. Honestly, I could win with the Fairy Flygon. I think Flygon can do extremely well here. Gastrodon's such an annoying Pokemon for my team, though. Yeah. So the Pokemon I want to bring, Flygon, Clefairy as the lead, I think, because I want to try to follow me combination right away. Haunter in the back, because Milotic doesn't do much against this team. It gets knocked out by Tapu Koko. Gastrodon redirects Scalds. The only thing it can really do is Ice Beam the Garchomp, which doesn't help. And Arcanine obviously doesn't help unless it's a Scizor and maybe the Intimidate onto Garchomp, but I don't really value that too much. So I could have figured out probably my leads better, but I kind of want to see how Dragonite's would go in this situation. Like Dragonite's follow me redirection. But Tapu Koko Garchomp could be scary. Maybe I should have thought about that more. As we're gonna see the Scizor and the Sableye. Interestingly for my opponent, as we're gonna lead our Flygon and our Clefairy. So this is an interesting lead. Arcanine would have been pretty good, but obviously Arcanine's not exactly the best lead. I think we could Dragon Dance here. He might have Fake Out. I think the best play for him is Fake Out Swords Dance. A Bullet Punch won't knock out Clefairy, and yeah, I'm gonna just go for the Moonblast and Dragon Dance here. So we're actually gonna see the taunt, so I don't even get to follow me off, which I guess is fine depending on what the Scizor does. We will get the Dragon Dance off. So we'll see what this Scizor decides to do. Is it the Swords Dance? X-Scizor actually. Gonna go out into the Flygon. Doesn't do much at all actually. We will get the Moonblast off and this will target down Sableye. A solid amount of damage. Citrus Berry unfortunately gonna activate. Alright, so he's the Citrus Berry. Sableye. Follow me would have actually been pretty good. I could just knock out the Sableye, to be honest, with a Moonblast, though. And I think I will go for that play, just because I'm pretty sure we're going to see a Will-O-Wisp into Flygon. Maybe a Swords Dance here? Like, I'm kind of surprised he isn't SDing. Bullet Punch into Clefairy, which is fine, because we will definitely live that. Yeah. And it is going to be the Will-O-Wisp into Flygon. Perfect. I kind of wanted to go to Haunter and Protect there. But the reason is I knew even if I did that, he could Will-O-Wisp the following turn. So there was no point in that. We do knock out the Sableye there. So Sableye is gone, which is a huge threat to my team. As we'll see what my opponent decides to bring out. Luckily, we live a Bullet Punch plus Life Orb hit from the damage we saw from the X-Scissor. Garchomp's actually going to come out. If we put the Scizor into Garchomp and Dazzling Gleam Shadow Ball range, I think we're set. Yeah. So I'll just Earthquake here and go for the Moonblast into Garchomp. Although Garchomp could Protect. Do I predict the Protect here? That's the question. Maybe it'd just be safer to protect Flygon? Let's protect Flygon and check out what this Garchomp wants to do here. It could be Scarf Chomp. Oh, I protected last turn. But yeah, he is going to protect. Okay. And we are going to see the X-Scissor again. It will target down the Flygon. We do live, but yeah. That was a mistake by me. But Clefairy's taunt wears off, so basically I can do this, what I wanted to. Sack both these Pokemon, get the Follow Me Earthquake off. Yeah. I still get what I want. I get to do a lot of damage to this Garchomp plus the Scizor, and put it in range where I can Dazzling Gleam Shadow Ball. As we are going to see the Bullet Punch, and that will knock out Clefairy. So yeah, that was stupid of me of that Protect play. But I guess no matter what, I guess I could have Dragon Dance there. Oh, no, wait, no, I could... Wait. Yeah, I could have Dragon Dance there. That does a solid amount. Oh, man. That does a solid amount. We are able to... Okay, Poison Jab. Okay. Fair. I can bring out my Haunter and Tapu Koko here. Yeah. Yep, I can go to Haunter and Tapu Koko. Dazzling Gleam Shadow Ball combination. And then it's 2v1. And I still have my Fairy Z intact for the Tapu Koko mirror. Yeah. We're in a pretty solid position here. I guess if he protects, that's not good. If he Bullet Punch protects here with Garchomp. I guess that's the worst case scenario. Maybe I should substitute. But I think this is safe no matter what. Yeah, as he does protect. Who does he Bullet Punch though? That's the question. Gonna be the Bullet Punch onto the Tapu Koko. Okay. Oh shoot, that did more damage than I thought. It might come down to a speed tie. Might come down to a speed tie. If it is Tapu Koko in the back, it comes down to a speed tie, I think. As we do Shadow Ball Scizor. Maybe I should have Dragon Dance that one turn. He was worried about Dragon Claw, and I kept forgetting that Flygon is a Dragon type. So yeah, it's Tapu Koko that comes out. I think our best play, well, we're forced to go for the speed tie, right? Because he goes for Dazzling Gleam Dragon Claw, I think. Let's see if our Tapu Koko can come through. Praying. Discharge. Will that knock out our Tapu Koko? Oh, no, we live. And no para. Hey, my opponent made a mistake. I don't get why he discharged when Dazzling Gleam plus Dragon Claw would have definitely picked up the knockout. That's not Assault Vest either, so Sludge Bomb will KO. Yeah. Excellent. Was not expecting that, but okay. As we will take the second game, and we're actually pretty fast. I think we can squeeze in one more battle for today. Obviously, I want to bulk record these, but I don't want a video that's like less than maybe, what, 23 minutes? And I guess I could talk to stall it out, but I don't want to. I want to get some more battle action. I don't mind playing an extra game. I only need to record, what, 2 or 3 of these? So I think we're fine. As we'll play one more game. Hopefully we find someone quickly. But yeah, he wasn't Life Orb either. So I wondered if Dazzling Gleam would have actually been able to knock me out because he didn't have a Life Orb. He wasn't Specs, because I'm pretty sure Specs would have at least brought me down to Sash. As we find a 1541 ready to play from Japan, bringing the team of the Porygon Z, the Incineroar, Ninetales, Tapu Fini, Slowbro, and Sableye. Great, we got Bulky Waters, and I don't have a... Oh wait, no, I have a Tapu Koko. I'm thinking of Porygon 2, but Porygon Z is a big threat. Yeah, so Incineroar is a Pokemon I actually really like. It gets Fake Out. When will they give it Intimidate? That's the question. Probably not until like after Sun and Moon. And that's a shame because Incineroar would be one of the top Pokemon VGC if it got its hidden ability, which is Intimidate, and it gets access to Fake Out and a great coverage of Fire Dark, which is insane. It would be beautiful. I would probably run its Z move. Or it's Assault Vest. Those would probably be the 2 sets I would run. So Tapu Koko is so good in this matchup because it basically can KO everything on my opponent's team. I wanted that Z conversion though on the Porygon Z. So I think I'll go Haunter. Tapu Koko, Milotic in the back. Milotic actually does pretty well. And we'll bring Clefairy because Clefairy can Toxic. I'm really worried about this Porygon Z. That's basically the huge thing that I'm scared of for this battle. Porygon Z is a huge, big threat. Z conversion is just so scary. I think we proved that 2 episodes ago. But luckily it was Dark type and our team had pretty good answers. But it could be Ghost, and Ghost would be a lot more scarier, as we are going to see Sableye and Porygon Z. So we're probably going to see... Oh, this is probably revolving door Fake Out. As we lead our Haunter and our Tapu Koko. I guess we could just try to get damage off onto the Porygon Z. Because I'm expecting the Fake Out. So I'll just Sludge Bomb into the Porygon Z for damage. Maybe we can get the Poison as well, and we'll Thunderbolt. Because there's nothing I can really do to stop it. Again, I don't think Taunt works on Z status moves. I'm pretty sure they can still use it anyway. As we will see the Fake Out, and we'll go into Tapu Koko, as Tapu Koko will take a bit of chip damage. And we get the Sludge Bomb off. We're faster. Hopefully a lot of damage. Oh, that's a good amount. Here we go. Z conversion. Probably... is it like this? I'm trying to think. Z conversion is going to come out. What type is it? What type is it? Ice type. Oh, he's Blizzard. He's Blizzard. Alright. What can I do to stop that? Oh wait, we have my Milotic. My Milotic's a pretty good counter. I will fire off a Sludge Bomb into the Porygon Z, hope for the poison, and we'll go into my Milotic. Because my Milotic can handle the... Because I would assume Sableye would switch out into Ninetales to get the guarantee accuracy and then Blizzard. It makes the most sense to me. So we'll go into my Milotic and hope for a Moringa Berry activate, as we're going to see the Protect, which is fine if he doesn't break my Sash. But it looks like he does have an attacking move. It's going to be the knockoff. Oh no. I did not think that it would carry knockoff. I thought it would have carried Snarl or something. Alright, that's scary. We have to hope for that Sludge Bomb and Scald combination. And we need to hope he doesn't have Recover either, because Recover would be scary. Z conversion Porygon Z, it's so unpredictable too. The fact you can conversion into any type, thanks to that guy, by the way, who commented in the video about that. I didn't know much about it. We are going to see the Recover, so I'm hoping for a status condition. Mainly the Poison, to be honest. As we will get the Sludge Bomb off, a crit would be nice too. No Poison, we will get the Scald off. Good amount of damage, hopefully. Doesn't do a good amount. No status either. Knock off into the Milotic. That gets rid of my Moringa Berry. I mean, it's not the biggest deal, but it would have been nice. And I'll just... He could just Blizzard here. Because I'm always worried about the switch into Milotic. He could just protect knockoff, but I'm fine with that because I'd get a free switch. And I think he's in Scald range, I'm pretty sure, for the next one. I'm surprised Scald is doing a lot to Porygon Z. This is really annoying because Blizzard's such scary. He actually has a spread move. Yeah, Sableye's going to withdraw. And Ninetales is going to come out. Now, unfortunately, the Ninetales is going to be hard to deal with on the field. He does have a +1 Blizzard. We'll probably see it. We could see Recover too. But yeah, we're just going to see the Blizzard. This is +1 Blizzard. Stab. Analytic. Not Analytic. Adaptability. Haunter goes down. Scald has to pick up the KO here. Just shy. How did we not get a burn or a Sludge Bomb poison? They're all 30% chances. Okay, we gotta go into Clefairy here. I don't think we can win. Alright, the reason why I can't think we can't win is he has a very safe plan going for the Recover here. And if he recovers, I lost because I can't knock him out. The only way I can win is hope he chokes and just goes for a double Blizzard spam and Clefairy's able to tank it because it's a Clefairy with like Calm Nature. So that's basically what I gotta hope for. Or he protects. I could have recovered Protect. I was honestly expecting Recover or Blizzard. I thought those would be the two options because I think they're pretty safe. Oh, he has Freeze Dry. That changes a lot. That changes things a lot. To be honest, I think Double Blizzard will knock me out. Ah, man, we lost this time. I couldn't do much about Porygon Z becoming an Ice type. I guess I would have had to bring Arcanine, but he has 2 waters, so I didn't want to bring Arcanine. Maybe I could have Dragon Danced with Flygon. That might have been a better option. Yes, he recovers. Like he should. And we will actually just see Freeze Dry. So no Blizzard, so maybe we can win this. If we get a crit. Now we get the burn, but unfortunately it was a bit too late. I'm kind of surprised he's not going for the double Blizzard, because I'm pretty sure that would knock out Milotic even under Friend Guard. He probably will go for it now since it's 100% guaranteed, but I'm pretty sure it was guaranteed last turn. And they'll just follow me Recover. Can't really do much else. I'm expecting double Blizzard here. Or maybe Blizzard Freeze Dry, I guess. As Clefairy Recover. Man, he really wants this Porygon Z healthy. Why did they have to give it Z conversion, man? Aurora Veil. What's the point of that? You can just knock me out. You don't even have to worry about anything. Oh wow, this is actually a cool team. Aurora Veil plus the Z convert? That's broken. I gotta build a team off that. Confirmed. I'm building a team off that. Alright. Maybe I could Toxic to the Ninetales then. I'm gonna try to Toxic now and go for Scald. I'm guessing we're finally gonna see the Blizzard here. We're gonna see Ninetales withdraw all because Hail's about to end. And he gets Fake Out. Okay. That's good. For him, we are gonna see the Blizzard. That does, yikes, that did so much. As we will get the Scald off, and it will target down the Sableye. That did not much. But then again, it's Milotic, so... Oh yeah, and the Aurora Veil. So we're gonna get Tapu Koko in. Yeah, we lost. I don't even think the Zemu can knock it out, and he could just switch into Ninetales and Blizzard. I can't knock him. He'll knock me out before I can knock him out. Only way is if I outspeed him, and I doubt it. He's at +1 speed. Yeah. So we'll go for the Twinkle Tackle and the Recover. I think that's the only way we could potentially win, but I don't think we can win if he has it, because his Pokemon in the back can all stall out my team. Yeah, he's just going to withdraw Sableye, go out into Ninetales, his safest play, and go for the Blizzard. Okay, maybe if I wanted a 100% chance, I could have protected Tapu Koko and went for the Scald Crit. Well, Scald Crit doesn't matter because Scald Crit doesn't go through Aurora Veil. At least I'm pretty sure it doesn't. But yeah, that would be a good game. Ah, that's unfortunate. My team didn't have a best answer to this. I should have brought Arcanine. Yeah. I guess if I wanted to play better, I needed Arcanine. I just didn't. I should have assumed it was Ice Z conversion just because of Blizzard. But I wasn't truly expecting it. So that was my mistake, and I definitely have to learn from this. As I keep forgetting to transition that. But anyway. Yeah, that's not bad. 2-1. We learned some more. Z conversion. Gotta write that down. Weather would have been helpful, but unfortunately we didn't have any weather control. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. If you guys did, please leave a like down below. It really helps to support the channel. If you guys want to check out my other stuff, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Patreon, all down below if you guys want to check that out. You can also check out the description for a pay spin of this team if you guys want to try it. And also the fact that if you missed the last episode, down there as well as the rest of my videos through the playlist. And if you guys have any questions or want to ask me something, feel free to leave it down in the comment section down below. Otherwise, I think I'll see you guys around in another video.